Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Angel is Dead. And this movie came out in 2017, and it was free to watch on Amazon Prime. And this movie was really, really bad. I have never seen a bad Korean film before this movie, and this was my first one that I saw that was really bad. But fortunately, it was kind of funny at the very least, and it made the experience a bit more enjoyable for me. I'll say that much about it. And the only real positive I kind of have for this movie is that there are times where colors pop in this film. It's like, that looks kind of interesting. And then that's about it. The acting in this movie was terrible. I couldn't believe a single performance, even though I don't speak the language natively. Like, from their facial expressions and how they're talking to each other, and also just what you're supposed to believe, like physically, how these characters are performing their characters physically. They don't feel like characters, they're just props in a movie to tell, I guess, a story, kind of. Like, I feel as though the concept of this movie could be done well if given to a director who had a vision and had talent, which I guess to some extent this director has talent, because not every director can make things so goofy and ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of sex scenes in this movie, and they're very uncomfortable, and there are times where it's like, okay, we're clearly not being shown this to get an understanding of these characters and their relationships or anything like that. It's just to get guys turned on. And that's the only reason you're showing this, is for that reason alone. But there's multiple sex scenes in this movie, and there's a point where it kind of gets uncomfortable. And sometimes the faces that characters make during these scenes is hilarious. Like, I haven't seen sex scenes that made me giggle this much since the 50 Shades trilogy. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I remember the sex scenes in those movies to be really funny, and also a lot of parts of those movies to be unintentionally funny. Like, that's what I remember most about those movies, and the same is kind of true for this movie. It's not one I'm going to forget very soon, just mostly the really funny parts. Unfortunately, most of the movie is not very funny, like only the second half. The first half is kind of dull, and then the second half is where it gets pretty funny for me. Like, the dad character, he was just like chewing up the scenery. Like, what was going on with him? I kind of wish he was in every movie almost, just to make that face. Like, when he's in scenes where he's supposed to emote, and it looks so goofy. I cannot take it seriously. The way this movie wrapped up was hilarious. The last shot in the movie was terrible. It was just so overexposed and gross looking to me. None of the characters were interesting. The music, didn't really care for it. It was overpresent and didn't need to be there. There are points where this movie does get a little repetitive, and I was kind of zoning out for some of it. But once you get into that second half, that's where things get more entertaining. And this is also one of those movies where nothing really happens. But once you get to that second half, like I keep saying, I don't mind it. I want to see more of that second half, because it was so funny to me. There was some choppy editing that I really did not like. It wasn't in the movie consistently. It was only towards the beginning, and the rest of the movie, in terms of editing, is fine from memory. But it's just a little a bit towards the beginning, and the writing in this movie, every time a character opened their mouth, all I could hear was the writer. It was on that level for me. Couldn't get behind it. Very distracting. No one talked like a real person. I don't know what they were going for, and there's just a lot of things that's just wrong about this movie in terms of how it's being portrayed. Sure, in concept, you could do something with this, I believe, like I've said already, but unfortunately, it's just not in the hands of someone who's really interested in making it that way. It's just, we have an idea, let's go for it and see how it develops, and what we got is a half boring movie, half a very funny movie. So that's about all I have to say about it. There were points where it reminded me of other films, like Honora, Ingrid Goes West, some other stuff, but much worse than all of those movies. So if you like funny bad movies, this one isn't the worst pick, but if that's not really something that's up your alley, skip this movie. But I could come back to this movie. It's not as funny as something like Peter 5'8", but I had fun at the very least. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give Angel is Dead a 1 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought Angel is Dead, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for a movie that I've been wanting to watch for a bit. Finally got it. I got the 4K. I'm ready to watch it, and that is Obsession from 2025 is when it was officially released. I know it was technically released this year, but I'm going by IMDb. So Obsession 2025, really hoping that it's going to be good. So look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.